Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are well. I had a wonderful session with the guys on Discord already this morning, and I showed them everything I'm going to show you now. So I do apologize for everybody looking forward to the group flight. So I don't know what the final decision was because I had to run away. I had to go get some breakfast and some coffee, and I've got some biscuits here now because I think you are going to be so surprised. You're going to, Krister, you must check this now, buddy. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hello, Jacob. Morning, Tommy. Morning, Guran. Right, so I don't want to be funny, but I need to tell you this. I really want you to understand the magnitude of what happened. Yesterday, when I showed you the initial weather radar, we were all oohing and awing when we looked at it. And after the stream, Zibo came to me and he said to me, "That's the wrong radar. That's the wrong radar. You're still showing the old radar. Even though it's now working, it's still the old depiction. It's not the one that I made. Why?" Guys, it took us the whole day until 1:30 a.m. this morning. You're talking a good 10 plus hours to figure out all the quirks, the bugs and everything. And I tell you what, it was like the old days, me and Zibo working together. Zibo, if you're watching, thanks, man. You're a star. It was lovely. He was making updates. I was testing. We were ripping through this thing to try and figure out what happened, why. And he keeps on telling me, but mine is working. Why isn't yours working? I ended up making a virgin install of Explain, and still I couldn't get mine to work. It was ridiculous. I said to him at one point in time, we can't release this thing because imagine everybody struggles like this. What's wrong? Anyway, so long story short, 1:30 a.m. this morning, I figured it out. And this morning, first thing, he sent me a fix. Zibo, you're a star. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, you're going to be pleasantly surprised in the next 5 minutes when I show you what's happened here now. I just want to be while I'm thinking of it, I want to just quickly actually share this video on the Explain Discord because I think it's very important that we get the correct version of the video out now. Because it was all fun and games yesterday. It was nice, but it wasn't right. It was a failure to a certain extent, but a good effort, So give me a second. I just want to go pop it in there so we can maybe just get more guys on stream here so they can actually see what we did. You won't believe it. I promise you. I'm going to talk you through it. You'll see how it works, all those things. Just now, I just want to put this thing here. Where's the creator section? Just give me a second. I need to find this. I'm just going to quickly chew the cookie while I'm typing. So now it's in Explain Official as well. Righto. Jacob, I don't know. Zibo and I have not discussed changelog. This will be a full new release. Okay, so please make note. This will be version 4.5 full when you get it. I'm already at RC3, but there was quite a few updates in between that wasn't even numbered, so as we were testing it. So remember when you get this new version, after you've updated your Explain, you have to kill your old Zibo, get rid of it, okay? Move it to the desktop so you have a backup. Make a new one and then scavenge what you have on the desktop, put it back into place. It's imperative. One of the things we did yesterday was exactly that, and that's why I even ended up reinstalling Explain Virgin, because there's a possibility of too many things that can go wrong. So save yourself the hassle, save yourself the trouble. Just do it proper. Okay. So, morning, Dave. Right, okay, let's just get back into everything I want to show you. Right, so as you can see, we've got clouds. I'm not sure how much water is in them. In windy.com this morning still it was raining here. You can see there is water on the surface. If the real world weather does not give us the desired effect to show you what I want to show you. Oh, this is manual. Oh, this is manual. All right, even better. That's fine. See, lost track of it, but let's just resume the flight. We'll have to play with it quickly so I can show you what I want to show. Then we'll go to real world weather. It was raining heavy this morning, but the water was kind of high. Okay, so I'll explain how that works just now. Okay, let's get into this cockpit. And the first thing I want to show you, because we mentioned a couple of issues yesterday, those issues are fixed as well. If we go and we select the test mode here at the bottom, just want to see if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, right, there you go. So we go to the test mode there, right? And then we press the WX, we now get the actual test. The one thing we do not get is the oral warnings, you know, when it says that it's testing it. So I think that will be the next step. That's a minor. At least it's working. I will also show you now, you can actually see the sweep on the screen and things like that. So we go to the normal weather. See, there's your sweep. You can actually see it happen. All right, this is normal, looking straight ahead, nothing fancy, ordinary, explain real world kind of weather, okay, weather radar. But here comes the fun. We zoom out a little bit. Okay, here's the first difference. All right, and we had Rodrigo, one of our real world pilot friends, on Discord this morning, and he explained it very eloquently. Yes, Christer, I'm getting there. When you see the weather, it looks like a plowed field. Any of you grew up on a farm or stay near a farm, you can go check when they plow the field. This is what it looks like, all right? So when you have this broken, liney, this depiction, it means that the weather radar can see there is weather, but here is the punchline. It is operationally insignificant because it's not in your direct path. It's not on your altitude as you are facing. Okay, so how do you know where it is? This is now where the trick comes in. Now, Christer, sorry, I have to zoom out, otherwise the guys can't see what I'm doing. In fact, let me do this quickly. I want to go to video only. Let's get rid of all the other fluff on the screen for now. Okay, so you can now do a couple of things, but basically what we want to do, that WX plus A means it's in the automatic mode. We can actually go to a manual mode, and the manual mode then takes the settings of the gain and the tilt into consideration. Now currently you can see I'm at a 4 degrees up tilt. So in the nose cone of the aircraft, the radar is tilted 4 degrees up. Now I can change the degrees. There's 5 degrees. So I can see that it's still there. If I then bring it down, you see, look, as the tilt is coming down, it breaks up. So you can see by just setting the tilt, see, so at a 2 degree angle in the nose cone on that radar, there's nothing ahead of us. We don't have to worry about it. If we then tilt it back up, it redraws it for us. So that's one way of determining the altitude that you need to be concerned about. Okay, now you need to understand also that the reason you want to try and avoid the red and the magenta is because of the up and down drafts, the turbulence, things like that, icing, okay, that can kill you. And so if that was blood red or magenta, I wouldn't fly too close to it, all right, because there's going to be turbulence underneath that thing. There's going to be issues underneath that thing. Okay, so I would still just move around it, depending on how high it is. I mean, you can look out the sky and kind of have an idea how high it is, if it is going to be significant or not. I think, by trial and error, you're going to figure out quite quickly when it's okay to fly there and when it's not. Okay, and then obviously you can read up on it or watch videos or something. So that's the manual one. Now the actual gain, that was tilt. We were talking about tilt. Okay, so if you are in severe weather and you want to only see the danger, then you would tilt your gain to the left. All right, and the further you take it to the left, the worse the precipitation and problems are, they will show up. If you tilt it to the middle, obviously it's on auto gain, and then if you want to determine whether this is just a light rain shower, nothing to worry about, obviously turn it to the left. You see, it disappears very quickly. So there isn't anything major there. But now, let's say you want to see a little bit more, then what you're going to do is you're going to turn the gain to the right-hand side so that it shows you the light rain showers as well. You see, there. Now look. We're increasing the gain to get more definition. Now you can see there is a little bit of red in there. You understand? And there you've got the magenta as well. You understand? So you're going to have to learn to play with this thing to determine, when you've got to really be careful or not. Because obviously the only way we could get the red there is by going, full blast there, or almost full blast on the gain, which means that it's moderate to mild to insignificant, kind of a bit of rain there. Okay. Morning, Dave. All right, so let's go back to auto. And by the way, you can see it's divided into two sections. That section over there obviously controls the first officer side. This is your side, the captain side, okay? So again, to recap, you see there, it sees the weather, but it's operationally insignificant because it's not on our altitude directly in front of us. Okay, so just bear that in mind. I don't know the specifics yet, Christer. I still have to learn it too. My task and Zibo's task was to get this thing going so we are ready when Laminar drops this thing and you guys can have it, So we'll he knows more than me, but he's busy, so I'll have to go and study myself and learn. And with Rodrigo this morning, he helped quite a bit to give us understanding, and then obviously we can still speak to Sasso as well, So lots of ways of finding things out. All right, then there is something else. That's obviously the terrain plugin that we have had for years and years and years. But now, if you go to your map, this is the setting over here, you switch to map, there you can see the terrain as well. All right, so I don't think it's got the same functionality. I don't know. We'll have to also play with it and whatever, but that's a different way of doing it. And there you can clearly see the sweep. So if we go back to auto, we're just back in weather mode. There you go, Tommy. Yeah, amazing. I'm glad you made it, at least for this video. So I've said my say right now. I mean, this is what we wanted to show you yesterday, and, it didn't work out exactly the same way, and we figured it out now. So all I can say is that the Zibomod is now ready. It's ready for 12.3 to drop, and who knows when that's going to be. I don't have insights into that. I've heard rumors, but there's no point in mentioning rumors. So we're done. We're happy. We can go on. I don't have the full change log from Zibo yet. I don't know what he did. So coming back, Jacob, to your question, I really don't know what has been addressed, whether it will include VNAV, LNAV, or any other bugs. I don't know at this time. Okay. Morning, Vaughan, if I haven't said morning to you yet. All right. Yeah, and thanks again to Laminar for allowing me to show this to you. It is wonderful to have partners like that when you really need them. As you can see, version 5.00 RC3 So just to recap for the guys that came in late, when you get the new Zibo, please move your old one out of the way, put it on the desktop as a backup. You can scavenge from it and bring stuff back into play. But please don't just copy the new one over the old one. There's just too many things that could possibly go wrong. You know, just do it proper. Right. That's it. That's my story on the weather radar. So if anybody is pressed for time, you're welcome to leave. For the rest, I'm quickly going to go to real world weather, and then I'm just going to do a very short flight again. And the details I haven't put under the description of the video. I'll have to do that quickly now as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Okay, just bear with me. I'm going to copy and paste quickly. Bratislava to Dresden. Copy. Dresden. Come on. What's this flight number? 5378. Okay, so if you guys want to see my flight details, you'll just have to press F5 there, refresh it, and go look in the show notes below the video. But that's it. Let me see if I've got the right thing to import here. And I can start setting up. Yeah, Uncle John, we discussed that quickly, or you know, we had the mention of it. So you're welcome to ask him if he doesn't pop in himself and see it on the video. You know, invite him to come and do it for us. LZIB EDDC, yeah, that's the one. So that is correct. Hey, load OFP and activate to do the thing. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at, to be honest, in relation to where I need to go to. Noise 931. Right, and obviously I don't have Linda with us because I'm not going to go through that same hassle of yesterday. Man, I was annoyed. Don't want to crash out for no reason like that. So I'll put her back and test her offline. You don't have to pain with me. That's done. That's a good place to have it. Switches.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Okay, we're going to use a start. Guys, if you're flying this flight plan, I just want to mention something to you quickly. Get Navigraph on the screen here. So in the flight, the way the flight is set up, I'm not sure if it's that one or that one. One of these two little waypoints over there was part of the flight plan. And as you can see, when you do that ILS with the transition HDO, you actually then are left with this little thing protruding there on the side. So just make sure to go up into the thing over here and just select it and then just click the remove button so that the aircraft does not get confused. Or you're going to have to edit your legs page if you can apply this route, just FYI. Artie, thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm in the wrong room. Hold on. The right room, but I'm not thinking where I am. I'm not connected. That's the thing. I do apologize. I really, really do apologize. That's the big trick here. There you go. Okay, I'm streaming on Discord if you guys want to join me there. You're welcome. Hey, Dave. See you here as well. Welcome. We've got rain again. Need to make sure we are on real weather. Right, I see there's rain on the screen. Okay, we'll play with the weather radar later then again. Okay, so now LZIB, that's 11. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, good morning. So glad you could join us again. Hello, Dario. Paul, if you haven't seen the beginning of the stream, the first 5 minutes is the big thing.
Hello.
Hello, Antonio. Artie, Rab, Scotsman, welcome.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up
Hey,
and
Matt.
you are good to go.
Hello. Okay.
Hello, Marius. Okay, what is our level?
I was trying to use the push to talk there, but I was just typing my V into the chat.
Mm. I'm guessing a value for now. Dario, I'm okay. How are you doing? Sure, call. Yeah, I've heard that. Right, enough. We can't go as we haven't done the performance yet. Right, we're going to do that now. before I get 320 and landing. Will that be 700? Oh, okay. Go. Might as well get light on the subject. Oops. Wait. Definitely wait. This page. Raster, yeah, me too. They're gonna have to fix that. It's unbelievably bad on the altitude below 2,000 foot all the way down to the deck. It's just, it's bad. Yeah. No, let's not go further. Just leave it there. Also, you missed the beginning. If you did miss the beginning, you missed the whole story about the weather radar, man. Weather radar is popping, I promise. It's magnificent. I love it. Right, so let's see. VOR. Do we have a VOR? 11435. Right, so now we are set for the rest. Scotsman, just because you are an expert in flying in adverse weather conditions doesn't mean everybody is. Have a heart. I know you're an expert. Yeah, Pulsar, no, well, welcome. If you want to see the crux of the matter, this is the terrain radar showing now, but if you want to see the story of the weather radar, you're just going to have to go watch the beginning of the stream. Yeah, Scotsman. Right, it looks like we are loaded. And let's call this guy.
Now the cockpit door is running up.
Right, so that is done. That can come on. That's set. Right, CG. 525. Something like that. Right, okay. I think that takes care of everything.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
The beacon light on. Just notice that. Okay. GPU.
Door connected and bypassing inserted. Release parking brake.
Release the parking brake. There we go, my friend. All yours.
starting pushback and you can start the engines.
You're not wrong, Christer. You're not wrong.
Operation complete, set parking brakes.
Also, you're in the wrong stream, buddy.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
The guys here are going to make fun of you the whole day because we're here for aviation, not for stars and planets. That is unfortunate, but they're gonna rip you apart. So you just relax a bit, enjoy the ride, man. Right, so that is done. Flight. Right.
So disconnected and bypassing has been removed. Anything now on the left, we'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Go. Good morning, Delta Who? Welcome. My friend, we sorted this thing out, You must check it now. This is why I posted the video on Explain official Discord this morning again. Day and night difference from yesterday. Totally day and night difference, Jacoby, morning. Oh, you're gonna enjoy this Zibomod, man. Okay, now I need to figure out, okay, I think we need to go left here, according to the map. Hope I'm going to the right place. Looks like it. Yeah. It's a funny way to get there. Let me grab this Navigraph thing. So I need to go there, then I need to go right, and then all the way down there to 31, you know, so there, you can see my mouse, so that's obviously me, turn right, go down all the way there. It gave me an uncomfortable feeling there for a second, but I think we got it. Something like that. Now, my guys were quick to repair it. In actual fact, they gave me a whole new aircraft deck. And they asked me pretty nice not to mess this one up. So I'll do my best. Absolutely. I only employ the best, man. You know what? It's out Linda. It's kind of quiet in this aircraft. I better enable the first officer call-outs.
Approaching 04.
Yep. By the way, I never fixed the autogen, gents, so I've got map enhancement running. But because I use some Evans products in the other folder, in the other explain version I've got, I don't want to make it use its autogen. So you're going to see a lot of flatness when we are taxiing like this. You know, if the airport doesn't include trees like there in front, then you won't see trees and houses and stuff today. Just makes my life easier. What I will do is maybe copy the some Heaven stuff over here. I just didn't have time. We had such a lovely time on Discord this morning. We've been chatting for a while, and I just didn't have the time to fix that.
Dinner time, I'll be back.
Okay, enjoy. Scotsman. Sorry, Scotsman?
Says, might eat all your dinner.
Okay. Scotsman, to answer your question there, I disabled anything that I don't need in terms of plugins, anything that's not Zibo related. So there's basically Avitabs running, and the terrain radar is running. Just to give you an indication, it's very bland. This is top down. I don't want to have any interference right now. I'll experiment later when I'm on my own, you know, see which ones works, which one don't. Linda gave me an issue yesterday. Remember, she bombed us out. So whether that was just a fluke or whether that's explained 12.3 related, you see, that I don't know either. But again, I just didn't put it in here because I didn't want a repeat of yesterday. Yeah, I don't know.
Go, man.
Watch the system crash out on me the whole time.
I left my good copy of lane, so I put it in my kind of copy with nothing in it, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I've got like Traffic Global and XATC charting a couple of things, Ken. So, but take it there's no conflict with your XP realistic or anything, or
no, the XP realistic is also in here. No, there's nothing, no issues. Good morning, Luigi. I'm just going to park here and do it properly. So we've got flaps 5, a green light, auto brake is set. Timer not available yet, 1000 on the squawk. Right, traffic available. The only fuel you. Right. Everything seems to be fine. Speak now or forever hold your peace if you notice anything.
Dome light.
Yeah, strobes on.
Dome.
Yeah, dome light is on. I can switch it off. I don't need it, but yes, strobes is on. Krister, let's check. This is such a beautiful picture. Yeah, wing stretched, marbles in the little pouch. Somebody forgot to put milk in the coffee. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, let's go. So, weather radar. Let's have a look. See, we're just playing now, obviously. So there's nothing in that direction of any significance. Oh, no, the milk. Somebody took the milk. Or didn't give me milk. And my bezel is not here either. I don't know why. I think it's because of the whole reinstallation. This is Zibo's copy that he distributes to everybody in the Zibo product. And obviously my personalization isn't part of that. So I'll personalize it again. All right, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Oh yeah, yeah, but the pen is here in my pocket, man. You just can't see it. It's too expensive. I don't want to leave it there. Just now if I get it and one of the oaks that, you know, cleaning staff or somebody comes and takes it.
Approaching 3-1.
Good luck. May the weather be crazy.
Thank you, sir. No, no. Krister, I must actually take a picture of you. I'm jesting now with you, but in the real world, I've got a very fancy special pen that I have. I'll send you a picture if I can remember later. And I can tell you one thing, everybody that sees it wants it. So I have to look after it very nicely. You are centered.
Chrono.
Thank you so much. Yoga.
It's something I always forget.
No. I'm usually good with it. And I was thinking of it just as I was doing the checks before coming on the runway, and then I forgot it. Just went out of my mind.
I can remember like 3 times out of 10 to do it.
You made me like a fish.
Aye, a big fish.
You see, you know what I did forget is the first officer call-outs. I'll have to put it in for later then. See, Linda. Right, there's Command A. He wasn't there. Thank you, buddy. Looks terrible without the autogen, but we'll have to live with it for now.
Clouds will look really nice, huh?
Yeah, impressive, eh? It's so cool now that this thing works and we can actually set it to check if there is any water. And if you've got it right there on the right and there is no water, then there's no water.
Does the Zibomod still need the terrain radar? Or is that...
No, I would
Yes.
keep it. I think it's beneficial to have that terrain radar because of all the callouts and the integration that's already done in the Zibomod. So don't take it out. You know, if you use it, you use it because that will be tied into some of the other stuff here, you know, GPWS and things like that. This other one,
Cool.
I think we must give it a time to mature and see where we end up before we make any drastic changes.
Good man. That is cool.
I should have taken screenshots on that first pass. This one is cool, but it's not as cool as that first one, man. That first pass was freaking awesome.
You blink and you miss it, Nico, eh?
Yes, I tell you. Yeah, I'm sitting here shaking my milkshake, you know, and I'm looking at this and I go, ah, missed it. I hope this thing takes the screenshots. Yes, but this looks cool. I mean, I'm in love with this. Enjoy, Krister. We'll chat with you later. Delta, ooh. Yes, ooh. I'm feeling the same. I'm excited. Yes, look at this. Yeah.
Man, that is so cool.
Oh, that is lovely. Ah, wrong button. Do a bit of a... Oh, it's amazing, Flight Sim X. Bit of a floating around here.
See, now look, there was a bit of rain there. Should that have showed up on the radar? You seen it in the sky there just as you passed it.
Yeah, well, it didn't show because I wasn't looking at the radar. Maybe it was there. I don't know, but I don't see anything right here right now. And again, is at full, so it wasn't significant for the radar to show it, obviously, or it was out of range because the range here is only 10 miles. Let's increase it to 20.
A bit of drizzle.
Yeah, a bit of drizzle. Amazing.
Every direction you looked there was nice, like.
Bye-bye, Krister. Funny, but I'm living the dream here if I look at this, man. Yeah, this morning early, it was rain all over this place. That's why I chose this flight. But we've obviously missed it now a little bit. 0932 Zulu, Tommy. So it's like 40 minutes from now. No, there's no built-in printer now. There's space for it. A couple of places. I think that one would be a cool one, or move one of these to get it maybe down here. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I'll have to ask Yeri if he can make us one if you really want one. Excellent, Tommy.
Just to
Yes.
add to that, we
Yeah.
could ask, does anybody know of any airlines that have got printers and 737?
Good question.
I know for certain the Ryanair don't.
Yeah, I can obviously guarantee you Southwest won't either. But we don't know Jet2 or the rest of the guys what they would have, or Fly Dubai and those guys.
Exactly.
Rob, that's perfectly fine. I don't keep tabs on anybody, I don't want to get in a situation where I get emotional when people come and go, So you're welcome. You can come and go as you please. I don't mind repeating things, and I hope you saw the beginning of this video. I mean, then you can always go watch it again. But this will be the reference video for a long time for this weather radar. Until there's a major change at least. And so, all good, all good. Let's see, Tommy.
See if you left it on manual weather, Nico. There's a wee setting. There's a wee setting down in the right hand bit of the weather. You can change it to drastically changing. See if you scroll down a bit, I see there gradually deteriorating.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have it there, like if you put it back to your manual weather and you can put it to rapidly deteriorating, you'll see it. getting worse and worse and worse every time.
Okay, rapidly deteriorating. So do we leave it on large cell thunderstorms, or do we just...
Well, let me put it to VFR Britain.
Okay,
That'll
yeah,
help.
but okay.
Change
Right, then we can
I put it to drastically changing, where was that setting? I rapidly deteriorating. There we go.
Let's have a look.
That'll get pretty wild.
Yeah. Okay, well, now it's taken away the radar. Tommy, we just have to give it some time to rapidly deteriorate now. And if it doesn't, you can talk to Scotsman. I'll give you his number.
Blame me.
Yeah. It was your plan. You planted the tree. You got to water it now. Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll make it. I mean, I've never tried this. I never play with manual weather, really, to be honest. So let's have a go. Let's see.
How long's your flight, is it?
No, it's very short. That's the only concern I have. We might have to induce the weather radar later again.
Maybe 5 minutes, give it 5 minutes. You'll see a difference.
All right, okay, we'll give it 5 minutes. So, yeah, we're still on ETA. The top of descent's coming closer. Yeah, Scotsman is expert in that. You're well known already. You never thought you were going to be a celebrity, eh? Tell you what.
Say nothing.
Yeah, you know what was funny? It still tickles me when I scroll through YouTube and I watch flight simulator videos, and the next moment they name me. You know, they talk about me and they talk about Zibo. And I'm thinking to myself, I never started. Yeah, I never started this to be famous, and now all of a sudden everybody knows, at least knows of me. Maybe not know me, but they know of me. It's crazy when you get onto a YouTube video and people start talking about you and you're sitting there listening to them.
Cool, man. Aye, man. A lot of hard work, Nico, you're putting.
Yes, I tell you.
You deserve it.
1 o'clock this morning, I wanted to cry, and then 1:30 we hit jackpot. Yeah. Now we can go sleep.
Aye, hard work's done, man.
Scotsman.
Aye.
I know where we are.
Aye. I'm gonna put it on. Aye.
I'm just going to keep it on static. Let's just induce something and make everybody happy. There you go. All right, so now we can recap a couple of things as well. All right, so if you can tell me, what does it mean when the weather radar looks like a plowed field like this? Let's see if you were paying attention in class earlier. What does this weather tell us?
You're going to be in trouble.
Nope.
Insignificant weather.
That's it. That is operationally insignificant weather. There you go. Okay, exactly. Yes. It's not on your direct altitude. So how are we going to determine where it is? We're going to have to zoom out a little bit. Hope you guys can still see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here to manual. And then we're going to look at the tilt. So we're going to tilt up a little bit. There's 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees. Oh, something's starting to happen there. It's 4.5 degrees, sorry.
I was going to say, was it no tilt it down, Nico, when you're cruising? Did it not say
it's supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to be 3 degrees down. But we're looking for the weather. So I'm going one way and then we can go the other way as well. Remember, we said we want to determine where the big problems are. Now, clearly, it's not close to where we are. I mean, 7-degree tilt up is much higher than we are, right? So I don't think we should worry about that. So let's go tilt down again and see if there's anything below us. There. See, we're above the danger. How's that? Woo!
Tell you what,
We're
tell you what will be really handy for nighttime flying when you can't see.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that big problem is below us. Okay, but that also means that depending, I mean, if I look at that, there's going to be a bit of an updraft or something in those clouds anyway. Because that's only 1 degree below us. So I think we're in for a ride, Scotsman. I think we're in for a bit of a ride now.
Should we not be taking evasive manoeuvres here?
I tell you what we do. Let's go through the first one, and then we take evasive maneuvers there, on that side. Okay.
Because
So-
you've actually got a channel you could fly through there anyway, yeah.
Yeah. But now I'm being, what do you call it? The gang leader here. I'm gonna go gang through this thing, and then we'll turn.
You're assuming we're going to make it through then, so you're confident.
Whoa. That's why there's a parachute under each chair. You just reach for it when you feel you need it. That's all.
Hold on, where's mine? Oh, mine's isn't there.
Oh.
Ah, you've got two,
Hang-
have you? Let me see.
And there your parachute's in the maintenance department.
Had to be the day, didn't it? Had to be the day.
Yeah.
Aye.
Scotsman. I didn't mean anything bad by it, but I'm not that heavy. You're welcome to just jump after me and just grab and hold on, you know. That's it. We'll do tandem.
Excellent. I hope you've got strong legs, Nico.
No, I'm okay. You just have to hold on. When we get close to the ground, you just release and, you know, push yourself away 2 meters or something. That we don't fall on each other, that's all.
I'll jump off 10 feet. Yeah, clear landing.
50, 40, 30, 20. There we go. Good morning, Peter. Hello. Yeah, the weather is interesting here. There we are in the rain. Ooh, look at that bloom. Look at that bloom from the white.
Seatbelt sign on.
Now it is. Mac, how's this for clouds?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Can you show your yoke, Nico? Because that'll give an indication of whether wanted to see how
Steady.
this roll business, perhaps.
Yeah, there's no roll, eh? I haven't had any roll yet this morning.
It's as steady as a rock, isn't it, Nico? Here we go.
Hey, there's, yeah, exactly. Hello, Rodrigo. Glad you could make it. Okay, there's your yoke movement coming. Now you see, now we're in those clouds. Now we're gonna hop, skip and jump a bit. See? So even though those clouds are below us, we're still in the cloud with the convection happening. Eh? I mean, this is mega drafts in here now.
But it's not just a rhythmic movement.
No,
This
not at all.
is-
No, this is reacting. This is reactive. It's not because of anything else. Yeah, this is where the radar is cool. So what we expect is once we leave the cell, it should die down. You see, it should cool down now. Okay? And there we are turning anyway. I'll keep on turning. See, and look, the moment we're out of the clouds, look how stable it is again. Oh, this is now proper weather. This is nice.
Ah, that's cool, man.
Tommy, thank you for suggesting this. I wasn't even thinking of doing something like this when this is actually turned out to be blinking nice. Ja, baie lekker, Peter. Baie lekker. Look how, ooh, look, there's a tunnel for us. See. Oh, this is amazing.
This is realistic.
Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Look at these walls. Look at this. Look at this. My goodness.
Now then, Nico, cockpit quickly. Anything on the windscreens?
No. I checked it already. There's nothing.
Ah, that's got to be sorted then.
Yeah. I wonder if it's not a performance thing, Mac. That they disable it for performance reasons. Yeah, no. I understand what you mean, Rodrigo. We'll have to ask Zibo. I'll ask him when I speak later, maybe. Yeah, but this is so cool. And look at the shadows and everything, and the brightness of the white, and the darkness of the water, and oh no, this is absolutely stunning.
The lighting is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, this is beautiful. The different color in the clouds, if we're not talking about shadows, is water. The more water, the darker the cloud will always be.
And the clouds can get black. Looking.
Yeah.
Especially on real life, you're like, whoa, that's from day to night thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is so cool.
Even
This is
nicer when
really
it's
cool.
like morning time or kind of early evening when you've got the rays of the sun coming through the clouds and that, man, that is just outstanding. Like,
yes, you have to have. Oh, look at the lightning. You must have approval from ATC to do things like this. I'm not flying online. There is no ATC to worry about, so I'm okay. Oh, look at that hole over there.
can you get through it?
I'm not going to try, promise you. I'm going to check if this thing is actually taking screenshots. Imagine I'm sitting here believing I'm taking screenshots and then there's nothing. I'm going to be so upset. Ooh, we
What are you
better.
using for your screenshots, Nico?
Sorry, say again?
What do you use for your screenshots?
The screenshots inside Explain. I configured shift and spacebar for myself. I think by default it's spacebar, and that's a bit stupid for me. I press it too many times, so my spacebar is disabled apart from shift and spacebar.
I think that's a default one, shift and
I don't know.
spacebar, Nico.
I don't
I
know.
think it is. It is, because I've not changed it at all, and it's... Aye.
I don't know whether I changed it or not.
I think that's set as a default, Nico. Shift, because
I don't know. Shift is output screenshots. Ooh la la. Yes, it's taking screenshots. Well, I can tell you one thing. The passengers owe me money for all the fuel I burn to keep them comfortable. Huh? Look at that.
No, that's off your aim back.
Oh, we could place to this.
Parachute.
Yeah, but parachutes is just for safety, man. It's a backup plan. So we're not out of the thick of things, but we're doing better. Yeah, we changed the tilt there. We don't see what we see. So I took it out of manual, that's why. So even though it's operationally insignificant, when it's got those things, you must take into consideration that if you fly above or below it, you could have issues like we are showing you. You know, I mean, magenta and red like that, that's severe, man. It's crazy weather. So, you know, all part of the lesson, because I mean, the weather is not stopping just because the cloud is stopping, kind of a thing. So you've got to be really careful. Yeah, but this is super duper, man.
It's exhausting flying in that weather because you change your route and you've got to reselect your waypoint and try and get back onto your hingy if you can, but if you can't, you've got to kind of fly your route, just avoiding the weather until you have to descend, knowing your flight path because you're trying to avoid the weather.
My friend, we wanted to be pilots. We might as well fly this aircraft, you see. I remember one day me and my instructor were flying and we were going through the clouds like this because it was a little T10 that we were flying. And he made a remark. He said, if you can't have fun sometimes, what's the point of flying? I'll never forget that. That was a good answer. So we're having fun. Yeah, now we have to turn again. Now all of a sudden, if you start doing things like this, now you understand why you need to have extra reserve fuel, eh? Alternate fuel, reserve fuel, all these things.
I always take an extra 60 minutes, like extra fuel, on top of like the alternate and everything else.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I take extra 30 minutes always. And then I've got contingency of another 15. So it's 45 minutes approximately in total. I learned when flying into Rovaniemi for the Christmas fly-in on our way. Oh, the different colors on the radar. Rodrigo, can you perhaps maybe just tell us the specifics, what you guys call it? Because, I mean, I can say that, you know, green and yellow and red and magenta does certain things. I don't mind saying it, but maybe if you as a real pilot just want to add that in there, because then we've got the correct terminology. Can you do that, if possible, please?
Get to that wee gap there, Nico, aye? Is that a wee gap?
That one?
Aye, I see it on your radar. Okay, there's a wee kind of fin.
Yeah, there, that one. Yeah.
No, well, no, I was thinking about the one in the middle, right in front of you, but it looks a bit...
No, it's closed. No, that thing is closed. That thing right there, we're going to go through.
See, that's some diversion if you were to go all the way to the right there, because that's like 20, probably about a 40, 50 mile diversion out there, isn't it?
Yeah. See, those clouds are so high, even if we start climbing now, they stop off descent, you see. We're going to actually now go through that if we stay on that path and we start to descend, because remember, this is below us. Then we're going to hit severe turbulence.
Could you reselect your top waypoint in your FMC, Nico? Just to see what that 5% is?
No.
Didn't bother then. Fine.
There.
Oh. Cheers.
I mean, to go around there is going to take a significant amount of time. We know this thing is waiting for us.
Yeah, man. And there's another one right after it in the path, I mean.
Yeah.
And then under the clouds, you might have microbursts and stuff like that happening as well.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rodrigo. You're a star. I really, really appreciate that. Might as well just stay on path now. I better do some planning here. I haven't looked at what I need to do yet. So,
Yeah, it'd be nice if they actually put microbursts in without having it, without it being a failure. Kind of like a big cloud like that having a microburst at the bottom. That would be cool.
yeah. There you go. Well, we have to have some fun. Right, so frequencies. I can tell you one thing. Okay, this is just something that popped in my mind. Us guys flying online are going to now drive the ATC bonkers if we keep on telling them we want to divert for weather. They're not used to this.
They've got to act like real ATC guys, aren't they?
Some of them are real ATC guys, they'll know, but I mean, your average VATSIM and IVAO ATC guy is going to go, what are you talking about? Just fly straight into the simulator. Ah. And then we say, we can, but we'll send you a picture of our weather radar. Look at that gap over there.
You know what will happen? You'll only be allowed to fly real weather.
Well, yeah, in the simulation, yes, correct. You only fly, well, you're supposed to fly real weather there, but yeah, I mean, this is spectacular, but we made this weather, you're right, it's a bit different, but I can just imagine, you know, what would happen.
You can get that bad in real life, Nico. I mean, especially in America and that
Yeah.
weather can just kick up like.
Hey, you must check our weather here on the Highveld. Oscar Rodrigo, he's landed here a couple of times with his Boeing. I tell you, the weather here. Ooh, there's the turbulence starting. Rocking our world. Yeah, we're going to get out of this one, it seems. I don't want to be fun, but this was fun. This was really fun. Thanks for asking, Laurie. I think that was a good question for the stream and for future reference. Thank you. And Rodrigo, thanks again for popping it out there. Ah, this is beautiful. I've never seen clouds like this in X-Plane. X-Enviro came very close to this, I promise you. And with their multiple layers, I think they still beat the default, but this is flippin' spectacular. I've never seen clouds like this.
I always thought it looked a bit like X-Enviro, especially see that dark cloud there on your...
Yeah.
That looks X-Enviro-ish, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm not sure how the guys generate the clouds, but I mean, using the same kind of a base technology, I don't think there's that many variations in how you can create clouds. You know, you can tweak it maybe a little bit and all, but overall, I think the way the clouds are generated is probably the same.
The same kind of thing. There's pictures, aren't there? And every picture will be like the Sirius clouds. Like if you go to the default weather and you just put Sirius clouds, and you refresh the weather a lot it looks the same. Ken, the Sirius doesn't change very much. There's only a few looks.
Few variations, yeah.
Aye, yeah. That'll probably be the same for every type of cloud. There'll be different variations, but aye. You need any anti-ice? See, there's a bit of moisture there.
I'm just having a sip of my coffee. Yeah. It's not really going to help to do the forecast. It's insignificant because it is. We've messed around so much and there's no real weather, so it won't be the same. Adam, no, this is by invitation from Laminar only. Zibo himself is one of the top tier developers, so he got in that way, but I was invited specifically. One thing, Mac, that comes to mind now is if we can generate this through manual weather presets, can you imagine how powerful this engine has evolved into and what the possibilities would be under real weather circumstances if this is already doable in fake weather?
Oh, yeah. The representation is going to rely on the data that X-Plane can get from the weather people, or NOAA, or whoever they're using.
Yeah. But it shows potential. It shows that a lot of things can happen.
Potential, yeah.
Right, okay, I'm prepping for a Cat 3 landing if necessary, Cat 3A. So I don't know what's going to happen down there.
Depends what you set the visibility at, Nico.
Sorry? I don't know what it said. I don't know. I'll have to check. Yeah, I can imagine, Delta. I can imagine. I like I said, I'm not familiar with the exact processes and stuff and technologies, but yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I got a couple of lightning shots on screenshots. What I'll do is I'll put it in the Zibo pilots group for whoever wants to see that, and then I'll put some on Discord as well. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah.
One thought I've had already is we'll have to come up with shortcut keys for the tilt mechanism in the radar.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is already. There could be.
Is that built in Delta Who? Have they
Data
put
refs.
shortcut key in?
We might have to ask Zibo to make some if there isn't.
Well, or is it planned perhaps? My thoughts is, in the real aircraft, the pilot would have his fingers on the button, but he'd be looking at the radar.
Mac, look at the screen. Look at the screen. Now there's rain. It's like it needs a lot of water to get it to work. Or it could be speed related as well, eh?
Temperature, Nico, I think. See if it's below 1 or 0 degrees, you only see it in the air. If it's above 0 or 1, that's when you'll start to see because it's like that on the ground. See if it's 0 degrees, you'll not see the rain, you'll just see the snow falling at the sky, and you'll not get any water on the windshield. But if it's like 1 or 2 degrees, then you'll start seeing the water.
Yeah.
It could be like that in there as well.
Yeah. Delta, who, in terms of the Zibomod, I think we need to speak to Zibo for them to have the control. As McTrying said, it's difficult to look like this. I mean, I'm doing it for the stream and I'll have to do it. Everybody will have to do it in future. But if you were able to just look ahead and you could have a key binding on some data ref to just increase, decrease it. Mac, when we land and we parked, let's have a look at the commands. Maybe there is something there.
Yeah.
It could be that Zibo has put something in there already. If not, it's easy enough for him to put it. It's not really a laminar thing.
No,
if it's not, it's not.
The thing is, it would be there for every aircraft if laminar did it, and I was thinking it would be a practical thing to include.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the point in having a 3D cockpit if you've got to have shortcuts everywhere?
Yeah.
That's just my view. Here's the cockpit.
But in the real cockpit, the switches and everything are all different shapes for that particular reason, because it's muscle related. You know where the switches are. You don't look at them in the real aircraft always.
But you just put your hands down and guess?
No, you might look at your hand to make sure you're on the right switch, but when you're functioning the switch, your view goes back to the tilt radar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alessandro. Remember, we're just playing with it, but thank you for the suggestion. I'll remember for future use, but yeah, we obviously just playing and showing and so on, so that's a good suggestion.
Is that weather right at the airport, Nico?
No, there is weather. The airport somewhere there, so there was weather just now. In actual fact, it's now behind us. Sorry, I lost my bearing a bit. It's somewhere there under those clouds. Alessandro on stream says that he suggests keeping the tilt angle at +4 or +5 on approach as per the weather radar manual guidelines. See, I haven't read the manual anyway, but we're also just doing the demo. So I've put it on 4. Let's see. Let's have a look, see what happens when we get there. Delta who? Sorry, Mac.
As the weather radar is working on a cone which is scanning left and right, the reason for the tilt upwards is so that you catch the significant weather that would affect a downdraft or wind shear and everything on approach, I would believe.
Makes sense, because what's the point of looking down with the radar when you're coming into land? There's not going to be any weather.
Yeah, and also you're nose down, so by having the tilt upwards, you're looking, radar's looking more horizontal to the surface.
Makes sense.
You guys are so clever. It's so nice to sit and listen to everybody.
Are
Thanks,
you above profile, Nico, or is that just...
Am I what? I'm
You're
above profile. No, just a little bit above profile. Oh, you know what happened was I never switched this thing down.
Aye, 'cause I thought the
Thank
numbers
you,
were
thank
getting
you, thank you.
bigger.
I would have wondered what the hell now.
Well, got your back, Nico. Got your back.
Yeah. Let me just see where I should descend to. I don't even know what. I didn't check that. 3,000.
Get excited about this weather radar, Nico.
Yeah, no. Preoccupied, man. Preoccupied.
Frequencies, minimums, courses. What's that?
Yeah,
Look at the weather.
no, that's done. Yeah. Are we flying visual?
Are you going to set a wind shear up for yourself, Nico?
Oh, we 60-degree Mac.
We had our fun yesterday. We're going to hopefully look. This is manufactured weather. Who knows what we'll get? That's correct, Alessandro. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Speed brake on. Okay, cabin is secure. Flaps is 10. And we're just waiting for that runway to get a bit closer. We're on the approach. And match our speed.
I think one thing that this feature will be of interest for is to realise the workload a pilot has to do when they're flying.
Yeah. There's the runway. Oh, look at the lightning. We're in for a doozy. You guys, you better hold on. I hope you are buckled up. If you've got a drink in your hand, swallow quick. Get rid of it. You're not going to enjoy having it all over you. We go into this mess.
Oh no, I'm going to have this whiskey in my hand, swirling all the way down the runway.
So you are that drunk that you're going to sway with it already.
Oh, aye. Sway away.
And it's not even midday yet, Neil.
Oh, shh.
Neil, come to my side of the planet, you'll be fine.
I just got upside down and dizzy.
That's it,
Okay,
upside down.
Light the night in front of you, man. Good luck, Nico.
Thank you. No, we have no idea. There's rumors, but what does a rumor mean? We don't know. At the end of the day, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be another month. The whole purpose of us showing it to you is to get some excitement going and to get feedback, back to laminers so they can fix the last couple of bugs before release,
The one thing that's obvious is that Now I Explain are allowing it to be streamed. They must be pretty confident that they're close.
Yes, yeah, I think so too. Good morning, Ludo. You can do the V-speeds for landing, but not for takeoff yet. You can use the SimBrief function. It's in SimBrief now, but no, not in the EFB. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look
I
at the
blame
weather.
Delta Who anyway. All these teaser posts that he keeps posting is just keeping us on the edge of our seats.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
I'm keeping the wipers on because I'm expecting more drops in future, and then it's just easier to not reach for it then. If there is none, it will stop when I get on the runway. I will switch it off.
As soon as you turn them off, the rain will start, Nico.
I know.
Yeah.
Approaching 2-2.
You've only got so many hands, you know, you can't do more than you can do. Look how stable it is. Look how nice this aircraft flies now.
I'm going to say, this is significantly better than... What's your wind, Sneaker?
6 knots from about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
400. 300.
Ach, this just looks beautiful.
200. Approaching decision height. 100.
I say no more than my name, Delta.
20.
I'm just trying.
Shouldn't have been much chance. Nicely done, Nico.
Yeah.
It's all right, lovely.
This is going to get a look. I hope the replay works.
The replay has actually been pretty amazing.
2,000
Oh,
feet
that's
remaining.
a few months.
Good to hear, good to hear.
When you first start it, I got a wee pause for a few seconds, and then after that, it's works a treat. Famous last words, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Touche.
Well, I can only say that the work is a big step for Explain, and it's what I've seen today is
My teller
nothing
is
but
just not good. Yeah, nothing but
nothing but
positive.
positives, yeah.
Yeah.
See, when you go to recalibrate your stuff, should it all be blank like that? Kind of it was all red and it needed calibrated.
Yes.
Should it be like that every time you go to calibrate it? Aye.
Yeah.
Right, I was just wondering, because I went to my pedals I had a problem. It was actually my nose wheel steering thing again.
Okay, I just want to get this thing centered again. I'm having trouble with the tiller. It was like over-exaggerated. You see when I got off the runway there, it was crazy.
Wet runway, Nico.
Yeah, it could also be partly to blame,
Standing
eh?
water. The standing water will probably make it a bit slippy.
Yeah. To update the Zibo 737, we always have to download the new file. Ludo, me and Alex looked at Skunkcraft Updater, okay? We neither have the resources nor the money to put into that idea at this point in time, okay? Because you need to have a web server and you need to have somebody that can update the web server the whole time, okay? And that is a problem. Also bandwidth. It's way easier to use torrents if you want to do that, or to use x-plane.to if you don't want to use the Google Drive. Those are the options. So Skunkcrafter, too much work, not enough money. I mean, we already have major workloads ourselves, you know, so we really don't need more. That thing is inverted.
What about the Orbex Central, Nico? Because I noticed the level up. You can get the level up through the Orbex Central.
Yeah, but that was also not plain sailing. One of the problems we had there was with them as well. You can't just, we couldn't, I don't know if they've changed it now. You can't just put in incremental updates. It has to be a full update. And then what happened was it threw away the settings and everything that's in that level up folder. So the people started complaining because now they lose their settings. They lose, you know, everything they had in that folder, their liveries, whatever. They lost it. Linda, gone.
Right.
Because it's a replacement, not an update. Whether that was ever fixed, I don't know. So things that make life easier, hello Archibus, things that make life easier for some, you know, inevitably make life more difficult for others, you know.
Well, there's nothing easier than going to the torrent, downloading the full version, download the latest one, and then whap it
Yeah.
in. That's pretty simple.
Yeah. Right, weather can come off. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this flight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to remember this flight for a long time to come. This was spectacular.
Really did enjoy that, Nico. Cheers, man.
Thanks, Rodrigo. Thanks, Scotsman.
There is another one, Nico. Isn't the easy Zibo in our
Yes,
plugins in the
that's true.
Discord?
That's true. Alex will kill me. I forgot about that. Yes, if you come to Discord, there's a little utility that does the updates for you. Okay, so get Easy Zibo. It's in the Discord, our Discord. It is there. You're right. You're right, Mac. Thank you. Oh no, I've got much better control over this tiller now.
And for anybody who's here that wants to join the Discord, to Nico's Discord, to access these features, when you sign up, read the instructions. I'm afraid you have to understand some English, but the setup is done in such a way to avoid bots trying to freely join, etc.
Exactly.
So there are actions that have to be humanely activated for you to get access to the server when you sign up.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a little check, an OK box that you need to click. And without that, you're not coming in. If you get stuck, don't be shy. You can PM me. I'll help you then. But you have to give it a try at least, and then we'll try help you thereafter.
And thank you
Right.
to so many of you joining Nico's stream today.
Oh, it was cool. I'm glad we could make up for yesterday. Huh? Yesterday was a difficult time. You know, when I woke up this morning, I woke up excited. I wanted to get going. And that session we had on Discord with everybody there, that was so amazing. Hey, Daniel.
Strange what the X-Plane update does to you, Nico, eh?
Yeah, invigorates the soul, man.
Does, man. Gets the juices flowing.
Ooh, that was a bit of a bounce, eh?
I think that left wheel, right wheel came up a wee bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
That water on the runway depiction appears to be a bit better as well, Neil. Wouldn't you agree?
Very possible.
It definitely looks different. It's not just the same puddles everywhere. I've noticed the roads and all that have got wet on them as well, you notice? Or the roads are all wet. No.
Oh, that's
so your
cool.
roads in the X-Plane, they're all wet now. That wing flex, man.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing.
I noticed one of the things I've said, I've updated the water particles on the wheels. Would that be the case for the Zibo, or would
Oh, I don't know. No, it wasn't the Zibo update. So if it's updated, it's explained.
Right, cool. So it'll only be like on the default aircraft. Man, every plane needs that water on the passenger windows. There's nothing worse when you get a plane like the 777 flight factor, and there's no water on the passenger windows, and it looks naff. You know what I mean? It looks like, come on, get some water on it. Because I said to them, like, oh no, it'll be too heavy on the frames. And I thought,
No.
just,
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Wrong one.
yeah. We'll get rid of something else that we're going to need and put the water on there.
Where is Uncle John? There he is. Oh, you can see when the wheel comes down eventually, how it rocks that wing.
Aye, man, that was cool.
A very interesting stream, Nico. Thank you.
I loved it. And thank you for everybody that joined us. And to everybody that's going to watch this in future, I hope you enjoy it as well. We thoroughly did. Yo, now both wheels lifted, Mac. Both of the rear wheels.
Half, eh?
Yeah. I'm on a high right now. It takes me a few minutes to get off this. Let's do one more. Is it? I need to set
That
up my.
lightning's impressive.
Yeah, it
just
is nice.
Toggle replay visibility, Nico, in the keyboard settings.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I need to set it up so that I can just click a button to do it. I had it before, but
Shift R for the unless you've changed it.
yeah, okay, there, but I have to press it like a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you've just got if you actually toggle the in the keyboard settings, if you set up a one for just to toggle the visibility, because I think I've just got to set it as R to toggle.
Gotcha.
Toggle it.
Get a better view. This will be the last one, then I'll stop the stream there after, gents, ladies. I think I might have pressed it too late now again.
There's a couple of nice views. What is it, Shift 8 or 9? I think these are the geoloaded cameras for behind. It's pretty cool. That's a nice one. Was that the flyby or was that the...
That was no, it's flyby from X camera.
Right, that's pretty much, I think it's just like a Shift 1 basically in the default.
Shift 2 is the normal flyby, but it doesn't have the same skills as the one in X camera. Anyway, that's it.
Flyby,
yeah. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. I am going to love and leave you now. I'm going to go and just relax. Okay, that's probably this evening. Yeah, we'd love to do a stream for the Americans, guys in North and South America. So we'll see you again later.
You just want to fly, Nico.
Ciao.
Yeah, Mac, and ciao, everybody.